motherfucking hype alert, nigga. Up in the lab getting this thing ready for this Outstanding, Outstanding Producer Showcase. About to smack him in the head with this crack and shit. You heard? Up in the stash and shit, we got all this shit out here, man. They ain't out this motherfucker for nothing, man. Track Dilla is, I guess to say, my alter ego of Dove Love, who, that's my nickname or whatever, but Track Dilla, that's my producer name, and that's, that's, I guess, the zone I go in, as far as the production-wise. It derives from, I want to say, the drug situation in my past, but I converted my life over and doing some positive things, and I don't have crack in the form of the physical drug, but I got crack with this music, and I deal this shit, to my fiends and to my supporters and my customers. So I'm Track Dilla. As far back as I can remember, I started when I was a little kid, like beating on pots and pans and buckets and stuff like that. Just being from DC and we had the go-go thing, that's how I sound, Chuck Brown or whatever gave us a genre of music. Not really having no instruments and stuff, no money, didn't have no instrument, no real instruments, We make our own instruments and stuff like that as kids, so that's basically how I started, and as well as hearing hip hop and stuff like that, and break dance. I got into break dancing as a kid, and from there got into a go-go band as a teenager, and that's basically how I got started. As far as just growing up, I was just a music fan and a music lover, so I always just used to listen to it, I guess, on a deeper level than I guess the average customer or whatever, the average listener, I didn't know I was doing it at the time. I was just actually training my ear and studying and stuff like that, and listening to arrangement and drops and drums and all the percussions and stuff like that. So Isaac Hayes, Curtis, all the greats like that, Marvin, even to more up-to-date producers like Just Blaze, Dr. Dre, Kanye. I'm a fan of everybody. I study and I just love music, all genres, rock, pop, hip hop, jazz, funk. I'm just a fan of all the shit. I've done a lot of stuff like on the independent level for over the years or whatever, like mixtapes, whole albums. I produce whole albums, front to back, from the production to the mixing, engineering, everything, from DC down to Houston, Florida, Atlanta, whatever. As far as the major situation, I got a couple of joints placed on Morgan Freeman's film called Guilty by Association. I think it came out like in '03. I was also blessed to be a part of that. Bought himself and Trey Songz. I'm a co-producer of that. So I got me some awards or whatever, Seaside Pop Awards. And the changes I've seen to my music personally, extreme growth.
Alright, we can do that and play.
I should do a blend with that. It's part of my horizons as far as just dealing with rock and pop and R&B more. Being as though coming down here, being from another place, coming to somewhere foreign and somewhere completely different, a whole nother vibe, I had to adapt, you know what I'm saying, coming down here to keep it 100 with y'all without shit, you know what I'm saying, with a fucking vision and a dream, you know what I'm saying, and 5 children back home, you know what I'm saying, that I gotta support and feed, and with, you know what I'm saying, the determination and the vision that ain't no such thing as not, this shit not gonna work. That's it. My hobbies outside of music, so I spent a lot of time in the studio over the years or whatever, so any chance that I get, I would want to spend the moments with my kids. I'm into sports, I like sports. I love watching sports, going to sports games and stuff like that, going to see the Wizards, Redskins, the comedy. I'm into comedy stuff, so I go out and hit the comedy clubs up sometimes. I like to go get my laugh on and shit. I've been through a lot of stuff in my life, so I learned that you got this laugh, you know what I'm saying, learn to laugh. So I also have a non-profit youth organization that I'm putting together for the youth. It's called Dove Loves the Kids. We're going around in my hometown of DC, talking to the kids, telling them just positive things, teaching them things about music. What it do, track dealer from DC, represent that DMV. Already, I'm out here, you know what I'm saying, co-producer that Bottoms Up for Trey Songz, man, fuck with me, Joe. I want to work with a lot of people. I'm a fan of a lot of people's music. Like the first person I probably really want to majorly work with off the break right now, if I had a choice, would be Scarface. Favorite MC, pretty much. I think we'd definitely make some amazing music.
Let's go, track 2. Track 2 on stage. DC, we in here, let's go. Snare game was crazy.
Looking forward to working with the people who fuck with my shit and willing to just vibe out with me in the lab and just make some crazy stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to working with everybody, really.
Track 3. Track 2 on the stage, man. Hey.
Fucking shut this shit down. That's when Track Dealer come out. Like I said, it's a, you know what I'm saying, that beast mode going, and I'm looking to shut this motherfucking down, take no prisoners. It's like, you know what I'm saying, it's competition, even though it's fair, friendly competition, but I ain't playing this shit for real with me. Everything on the line, my kids, everything behind on this shit, so that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I ain't taking no prisoners. It's all out war.
Yes, sir. Track number 4 had that shit had a fucking anchor attached to it, man. That shit was crazy. Judges, I mean, let's go, man. Last producer, talk to him. J-Dot, what up, man?
I'm gonna go first this time. What are you working on? Like what was Pro Tools?
Or whatever, anything. Give me anything, I'll crank out or whatever.
That's what's up. Yeah, them joints are banging, man. Great use of samples, drums were snapping. It felt like an MP. Like that's why I was asking. Just, you know, I'm a manager. I haven't produced in a long time, but it felt like an MP. That's what's up. It's just banging.
Alright, Needles, what's up, man?
Yeah, by far the best cat in here. You know what I'm saying? The shit's it sounded dope. And one thing I liked about it, the shit was hard as hell. It wasn't no 808s. It wasn't the typical shit that you hear all the time. The shit was just hard ass drums. And yeah, your shit was by far, in my opinion, the best shit.
4 tracks banging, you have the crowd with you the whole time. I mean, the only thing I say is like, you know, just some of the drum sounds I heard over the same a couple of times. So maybe just layer a couple of things a little more. But other than that, man, you fucking killed it. So.
That's what it is. Clap your hands for Track Dealer one time. Good stuff, brother. All right, clap your hands for all the producers that rocked out so far with us tonight, man. Show everybody some love. That means everybody clap your hands, man. All right, hold on. So listen up, we got an announcement to make real quick.
Track Dealer, ATL, I stand in the producer showcase. This fucking joint up, fucking everybody up. You know what I'm saying? I'm here with Hype Alert, here with them motherfuckers. Get lost.
Clap your hands, my homeboy.
Fuck with this nigga, rock with me. Track Dealer, just cross that. DC, we up with this motherfucker. My nigga Chuck ride with me.
Over in third place with a 109 and 150. Young dude with a lot of soul, chopping them samples up. Clap your hands one time for the homie Impala. Clap your hands in the place. Let me announce the first winner. Clap your hands one time for Track Dealer.
Currently working on this project, this mixtape thing I've been working on for a minute. It's called Crack Kills, CRACKKILLZ. It's an instrumental soul funk sample thing I'm working on. Hard hitting drums, coming in with the live guitar players, bass players, leads, you know what I'm saying, the live key players, you know what I'm saying, I got the live drummers. I'm coming in with the live congos and shakers, tambourines, all that shit. Like really trying to recreate that old school vibe, not just sampling and making the beats, but I'm actually going in and bringing that shit full circle with what's going on now with my vibe, bringing the go-go shit in the background under with that shit, you know what I'm saying, and just working with I'm bringing that whole live element back. What's up, it's your boy Track Dealer. I'm up in the track stash. I want to give a big shout out to the Hype Alert.